Can you see it? That's like, anyway, it says, hey girl. It cracked me up. So I want to talk about this cleanse. And a side note, I lost 7 pounds, and then this morning I weighed myself. Like last night, at 9 o'clock, I finished my last drink for the cleanse, and I stepped on the scale this morning, and I was down another pound, and I was like, what is going on? And then I started to do more research into the cleanse, and I realized it was all inflammation. So here's the thing, the government put shit in our food. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me that the grapes that were once this size are now this size, that there's no chemicals into the grapes. And if it's just, that's not like just the grapes. It's our meat, it's our animals, it's all of our fruit and stuff. So our bodies are reacting differently. All of that weight wasn't really outside, though you can see it more in my gut, but that was inside internal inflammation. And when you think about it, like your finger gets hurt or whatever, if your finger gets hurt and you get a cut and then it swells up because the body is trying to reject it, right? The body is trying to reject the wound, and it's all puffy and swollen and pussy, and the same thing happens on our inside. So we eat food, like for me, dairy is number 1 on that list. If I have dairy, I am bloated, I look like I'm pregnant, I have horrible stomach pains, my body rejects it. And it's the same with gluten. I'm pretty sure that like gluten, I'm having a bad reaction to gluten. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to remove, like this 3-day cleanse really opened my eyes to what my body is rejecting, because it cleaned my insides, it cleaned my gut. And that's why I'm still eating clean today, because I'm really scared of how my body's going to react to the new food I'm going to introduce. And I'm really thinking about doing a longer cleanse, because I really want to know what it is that is triggering my gut and my stomach to hurt so bad. So if I do a longer cleanse, I'll be able to eliminate those foods and really figure out and dig in deep on what is causing my body to react the way that it is. I don't think that most people even consider it. I think they're hungry and they open a cabinet and they're like, oh, that looks good, and they eat it. I know that I caved to that for a long time. I know that I was like a secret Oreo eater, and I would like buy an entire box of Oreos and then eat it, and then pick up the trash, put it in the trash, put the trash back on it, and no one knew. And I lived that way for a very long time, and it's not a safe way to live. But I don't know what in the Oreos, I don't know what it's made out of. I don't know how it's affecting my body. And it comes with everything. Like, I have good hope for what I'm eating, but there could still be chemicals in my fruit. And I'm really tired of my body rejecting it. The older I get, the more, like, I feel like I hit my age and my body just told me I needed different things, if that makes sense. I can't, like, this is coffee. I love coffee. I can't have it with creamer anymore. I just have to give it up, because after I did the cleanse about a month and a half ago, or 2 months ago or whatever, when we did the cleanse the first time, about 3 weeks after, I caved to having creamer, and that day, like within hours, my stomach was like on fire, and I started having a reaction to it. And that should tell me, like, I shouldn't be eating that. I should stay away from things like that. And I want you to be more cautious of what you put into your body. I'm really considering about doing a longer cleanse. It's hard because it's the summertime. It's hard because everyone wants to eat hot dogs and hamburgers and chips and salsa and drinks. But I really think I need to stay away from all of that. I really think I need to develop self-control for my own personal health. I really think that it's important for me to get back into my boxer mindset, because I remember being in that boxer mindset and being like out, and someone like, do you want a soda? And I was like, no. Do you want this? No. Like, I'm training for a match. I can't have any of that. I'm like laser focused. I think I really need to get back to that mindset when it comes to my nutrition, because when I pour the girls a cup of goldfish crackers or whatever, right, I pour them a cup of it, and then I'm like, oh, a couple fall out, so then I eat it, but all of that compounds over time. And then that makes me worry, what am I feeding my kids that's inflaming their stomachs? What am I giving them that is having side effects that we're just not aware of? Like, does that make sense? I'm really cautious right now because I lost such a dramatic amount of weight in such a short period of time that I'm really worried about what my family is putting into their system as well. And we eat relatively clean. We did eat crap before the cleanse because we're like, we're doing the cleanse. I ate pizza because I can't have pizza because of the cheese. So I figured, all right, I'll eat the cleanse, and then tomorrow I'll be doing the cleanse so I can get it out of my system faster. But that, oh God, I need a cut. But that really worries me on what my family is putting into their system. I don't want David to put stuff in his systems that's going to inflame his knee more and his insides. I don't want Hazel and Scarlett to be eating stuff that's going to make them have other side effects, because all of that can lead into anxiety and depression. What you put in your system can lead to that. It's not only like working out that helps anxiety and depression from my point of view. What I eat helps it also. Like, I have tennis elbow, but it's really just my elbow was inflamed from what I was eating, because I did push-ups yesterday and I did some today and I didn't have it, but every other time I had it. So that really tells me, like, I didn't do anything magic to it, so it's not cured. You know what I mean? I went through this cleanse, I detoxed my body, I got the inflammation out, and now my elbow's fine. So that's another red flag. You know what I mean? What am I eating consistently to cause me to have pain? I had shin splits for a long time. I did activities and changed my diet, and those went away. Everything has to do with what you put into your body. If you're feeding your body shit, you're going to feel like shit. And I'm telling you this from someone who is over-medicated, overweight. I slept 14 to 16 hours a day, and I know that because the doctor made me track it. I remember what it was like to be out of breath going up the stairs. I remember what it was like to just want to sleep away and hope, like, sleep life away and just hope one day it's going to be different. But it's not going to be different unless you take actions to make it different. I've been, like, the past couple weeks, I felt very dizzy and not focused, like in a fog almost. And today, now that the cleanse is done, I feel on track. I feel focused. It's so crazy how our food can make our brain foggy, how our food can impact our mood, how our food can impact our energy, how our food can impact our gut, how our food can impact every other part of your life. So if you're struggling with something, look at what you're eating. And I know that it's easy to comfort yourself with food. I get it. I did it. I get it. But you know what? You're going to shit it out, and then you're going to have leftover inflammation and leftover anxiety and leftover, like, it's all a compound effect of what you eat and what you do on a regular basis. So really consider what you're eating. Really consider what you're eating before you put it in your mouth. And I get it, it's good. God, I love Taco Bell. I probably won't go there for a very long time because I know the pain it causes me. Okay? Like, I want you to, like, really, I can't express it unless you did the cleanse with me, because the people that did the cleanse with me, they feel the same way. They feel like, oh shit, what was I putting in my body? I have a maintenance guide that I'm going to follow. I have I'm gonna do research into this cleanse that I've been considering doing. It's more expensive, but my body is worth it. You understand? Like, you are worth taking care of. You are worth not feeding your body shit. Like, that Dorito that is tasty isn't doing you any good. It's not bringing you any value. It's not giving you any nutrition. It's not doing any of that. There's healthy alternative to everything. And I really want our family to dig in deep and really think about what we're feeding our kids, what we're thinking about feeding ourselves, what we're doing with our bodies so we can last longer. Because the government is putting shit in our food. The government is denying, like, our, you know what I mean, the research for it to be public. The government plays a huge part in this. So I don't want to buy something because it's on sale. I want to buy something because it's healthy, and I know that it's easier to buy something on sale when you're feeding a large family, because we did that. We did that for a long time, and our family felt like shit for a long time until we started taking actions and doing something about it. So I know this has gone on for a while. It was an eye-opener that I dropped 8 pounds this morning, like, from Saturday. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. That's telling me that I need to change something about my lifestyle, and I would say I'm pretty healthy, but not healthy enough because my insides are still telling me to figure something out. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, just message me. I'm here for you. I am going to eat my bowl of fruit and try my hardest to get back into my boxer mindset of what I am putting in my body and act like I'm training like an athlete again, because I had more self-control than I do now. And if I do end up doing, or maybe David, hi babe, and I end up doing this longer cleanse, maybe some of you will jump on board with us, because it's really a game changer on how it's undeniable how noticeable my body was and my insides felt before, like on Friday, and how they feel today. It's undeniable. The energy, the everything. It's undeniable. I can't ignore it. So I hope this was helpful. Hi babe, I love you too. And just message me if you have any questions. Alright guys, bye.